My dear child, finding this message at this exact time is definitive proof that your prayers has been heard. It is confirmation that your intentions and deepest desires have been received, understood, and put into motion. Some significant changes are about to happen in your life for the better. These changes cannot be avoided because they align with your higher purpose in life. That which is in your highest good will slowly begin to reveal itself to you in your current reality. Until then, you are being encouraged to have a faith, trust the process, and accept all the changes that are taking place in your life at this time. Simply go with the flow and meet the universe halfway and take that leap of faith. Don't let good things pass you by because of certain insecurities. Always follow your heart and listen to your instincts. Your heart is your moral compass and will never lead you in the wrong direction. Accepting the changes that are occurring in your life will make you a better and much stronger, my child. Don't be afraid of making decisions that will influence your life for the better. Stay focused on the future you want and the kind of person you want to become. The universe will do the rest to make sure that you get to where you want to get in life. Step out of your comfort zone and take charge. It is time to let go of people pleasing, and we are not doing that anymore. Live a life that makes you happy, sending lots of love and light your way. So, my child, know that. Listen to your heart no matter what your society or your surrounding is expecting from you. Always listen to your heart. It is easy to get lost in the judgment and expectations of the world, but what is harder is to align your present and ensure your inner child is happy. Think of the things that truly brings you joy, that make you smile, that make your heart sing. Try new things and find ways to satisfy your own ambitions before anyone else. When your hope waves, remember your capabilities, rebuild your faltering faith with gratitude for your progress. Give yourself the compassion and courage to keep moving forward because you deserve to receive the deliverance you requested. Trust in divine timing. Your prayers need time to materialize, and your miracles need the right moment to manifest. You are a few steps away from the win. My child, know that. Stop expecting healthy responses from people who have unhealthy habits. Stop torturing yourself by trying to heal those who refuse to do their own inner work. Stop convincing your soul that you can change others for the better despite knowing that they don't want to change for themselves. Let certain energies simply be. Their behavior is out of your control. Their traumas are out of your control. Their lack of emotional self discipline is out of your control. Stop trying to fix something that is not your job to fix. Your only responsibility is you. Don't walk around with other people's burdens in your hands and they are not yours to carry. Let go of what does not belong to you to make room for what does and know your worth. Your energy is too valuable to be played with. You gotta face your deepest fears in order to align with your soul mission, and everything that makes you fearful has a very specific purpose. From a higher perspective, every time you face your fears and you unravel a deeper layer within yourself. The universe makes you go through certain situations so that you can grow through your fears, and it is all part of your spirit divine blueprint. Start approaching your fears as they are the doors to unlock the next level of your life, and you will understand that all the greatest lessons are on other side of your fears. Don't run away from your fears, and they are in your life for a very specific purpose. Trust the blueprint that the universe has designed for you, and everything is connected. So, my child, know that. If you only know everything that the universe is doing to support you, how your hard work is paying off in ways you can't yet perceive. One day you will step back and you will finally see it all so clearly, and how the tangled knot of your unique path unrevealed in divine timing, never too early and never too late. How it all unfolded perfectly to lead you somewhere even greater than you had imagined. You will see the magic that created your life, the beauty in the messiness and the richness of your everyday world in all of its colors. You will see how every long night, every early morning, every yes, every no, it was all for a reason and it all mean something. And you will recognize how some path had to end so other could begin, and how some things had to fall apart so something new could come together, and how you had to climb your tallest mountain before you could soar, and maybe you can't see it now, but I promise there is a reason your heart has guided you here. You are right on time and it is coming, and you are exactly where you need to be. So, my child, know that you had a past because I had a plan for you through it. So trust me, nothing you had went through was useless, and it has a purpose. It has a reason, and I have a plan to prosper you, to get you more closer to me, and to show you how much my grace you have in your life. Stop being afraid of your power because you are holding a belief based on fears that something bad will happen if you own your light. When we hold ourselves back and our higher self wants us to expand, jump in the unknown, and live our full potential, we are called to release our most unserving patterns. We are called to look at our traumas that caused us to develop these toxic patterns and lovingly bring healing to them. You deserve to live happy and joyfully, completely in alignment with yourself. This message is appearing to you today to encourage you to choose courage no matter what you are facing or how things appear. Choose to be brave. Tap into your power and brave it and be brave. Be brave by opening up and speaking your truth, and be brave by putting yourself out there as your true self. Be brave in your decision making and your creative risk. Everything that is worthwhile will require bravery and consistent courage, including your past life. Remind yourself to be brave and to always choose the most courageous option. So, my child, know that. Look for ways you can better yourself, for it is you who creates the opportunities to improve yourself. Don't wait for something huge to happen to be a better person. Start small, improve on little things first. It could be as simple as making up your bed first thing in the morning, doing exercise for 10 minutes more, answering the pending emails, and reading 2-3 pages more. Calling on your family and friends, prioritizing self care, going to work with a bright, optimistic smile, and showing kindness to people. Dancing on your favorite song, waking up 30 minutes earlier than usual, taking break from social media for a day or two. Cherishing the different shades of sky during the day and telling people what you feel about them and being honest with yourself. Allowing yourself the space you need, cheering up someone's spirit and expressing yourself, and so much more. My loveliest, get yourself going, push yourself a little, and see how it transforms things for better. My child, know that. Learning to discern God's voice is vital to your life, but hearing God speak is not like using a vending machine. It is part of growing in a conversational relationship with Him. The main purpose of praying and listening for the Lord's voice is not about getting directive messages from God when we need them. And actually, if we obsess about getting clarity from God on a decision, we may end up using Him as a device for securing our own safety and comfort rather than worshipping Him as divine. It can take our focus away from the greatest blessing of all and God's presence with us. Of course, it is a great blessing when God gives us clarity, but in many cases, He does not give it to us. Does this mean God's abandoning us? No, it's like God is handing us the keys to the car and saying, "Go ahead and take it for a drive." God is inviting us to take responsibility to make a good choice and to trust that His hand of grace will be with us as we make decisions and carry them out. In other words, as we mature in Christ, God gives us opportunities to be responsible adults Of course, He is still with us as we persist, and we are wise to rely on Him and keep interacting with Him as we do. But even when we don't hear God's specific guidance, we don't need to worry or be upset because God loves us and He is with us. Even if we are not feeling this at the moment, as the writer to the harps reminds us, and God will never leave us or forsake us. God's presence is the greatest blessing of all and its way better than having detailed directions for our daily life decisions. The risen Christ is in our midst right now and wonderfully at work, and we can join His work, learning from Him and loving the people around us in His name. As we do this, we will learn to hear God's voice and learn to trust His gracious presence with us even when we don't get directive words from Him. My child, know that. Focus your energy on the thoughts that bring you deep inner peace. Act as if you already have what it is you dream of. The frequency of already having it is the most powerful frequency you can emit, and you attract what you are in. As we do this, and we will learn to hear God's voice and learn to trust His gracious presence with us even when we don't get directive words from Him. We think, speak, and act as the person you dream of being. This is the way to manifesting miracles. If it does not uplift you, let it go. So don't focus on the problems and focus on what empowers you. So my child, know that. If you feel lost, know that your destination is only one street away. And if you feel lonely, know that your best friend is only one mirror away. If you feel vulnerable, know that strength is only one choice away. And if you feel suffocated, know that liberation is only one realization away. If you feel heartbroken, know that hope is only one sunrise away. And if you feel defeated, know that success is only one manifestations away. If you feel captive, know that freedom is only one moment of courage away. And if you feel like that, know that life is only one epiphany away. Whatever you feel, know that you are almost past it. So, my child, know that there is something in your life that is requiring you to have courage in order to do what you need to do. This may be related to that truth being revealed to you, and maybe this was regards a truth in the heart requiring communicating so that a new journey can begin. Or maybe this was a truth being revealed that requires you the courage from walking away from a situation or persons that are holding you back in life. Both situations requires courage as they both indicate changes which are sometimes hard to do, and even when it feels the right thing to do. But it's time to move forward because there is a positive future ahead of you, and there is so much potential in yourself and in the life you can have. So gather your courage and let the angels support you with this, and know you have got this, whatever you are needing courage for. So, my child, know that change is coming, and everything in your life now will begin to propel forward. And you will notice a shift from stagnations to flow, from lack to abundance, from confusion to clarity, and from pain to peace. And this is the turning point. Nothing that has ever happened to you was personal or directed against you. It was not a result of bad luck or karma, nor was it the universe's way of punishing you. It was but a mere mirror reflecting back your dominant thoughts and expectations. The world around you is but a canvas upon which your consciousness paints the culmination of your beliefs and assumptions. So, my child, know that one day you are going to be so glad that did not quit, that you made every I can't with and can, and took one more step when you would had enough, tried again tomorrow, even though you fell down today. One day you are going to thank the you that stands here now, and the one who continued to show up even though things felt hard. The one who dusted themselves off and found a new way of looking at things. One day you are going to thank the way you that was wise enough to remind you that you can do hard things. The evidence is in all the mountains you have climbed, hardships you have overcome, and the fact that you are here now, so still standing. My child, know that abundance is an attitude, a mindset, and a way of seeing the world, and it is a vibration, and you are being attuned to it. Your divine powers are gently requesting you shift back towards the higher frequencies. When you strongly focus on fear and what you don't have, you close down the channels of prosperity, opportunity, and love, choking off your supply from the divine universe. Anger, frustration, fear, and tantrums of enlightenment tend to hold you in the lower vibrations of lack and limitation. Your energy repels and you hurt yourself with negative thoughts and self-pity. You feel like you are caught in a cobweb. The harder you fight, the more stuck you feel, and you prove your fear thoughts right. When you focus authentically on gratitude of what you do, have and knowing that there is a stream of abundance for you which you need to tune into and open. Then you free yourself and the abundance flows again. Your angels are working with you to open your channel of abundance, and this is a co-creative process. There is always action to be taken by you, and be clear about what you want and be open to it coming in ways that may be different to how you think. In the meantime, release the emotions which hold you in a lack, lose any bad attitude, and focus on an attitude of gratitude. My child, know that the one thing that will change your life forever is accepting that everything is temporary: happiness, pain, failure, and success. Your relationships, your entire existence is temporary, and the fact that you can't be sure whether you will live another day is enough to show you that whatever it is you are stressing about, and it will pass. Happiness and pain are both fleeting, sprinkled throughout the larger chapters that make up our entire lives. Lives that can pass, blink of an eye. And so, what is the point of comparison? Of with wanting what other people have and feeling like a failure if you don't? And what is the point of holding grudges and letting your ego direct your behavior and letting your mind take hold of your relationship in a way that your heart would not? Knowing that this exact moment will never come back should be enough to urge you to pick up the phone and make that call. It should be enough to make you realize that if you are in a difficult place right now, hurting, frustrated, upset over something that you don't have any control over, give yourself time. You would not be here forever, or neither in pain nor in happiness. So make the most of it and forgive easily. Learn to push away the bad stuff and accept growth in ways that benefits not just you but everyone around you. Let go of all the negative feelings and animosity and be kind, be soft, be gentle with other people, and remind yourself that if today was painful, if today was awful, and if today was nothing like what you had hoped it would be, tomorrow will be better, and tomorrow will be better. My child, know that it is time to commit to the next stage of your plans, and if you have set intentions or been planning something, then make sure you are still focusing on them and putting the effort in, since it will pay off. If you want to create something, then work with spirit to co-create rather than either doing everything on your own or asking spirit for help without putting the effort on yourself. For most of you, you are about to see a sign of success, perhaps a gift of money or a job offer. When an opportunity comes to you, you still have to dedicate yourself to the hard work to make this happen. You will soon feel like you have mastered a skill or developed enough knowledge to start something new. And in career terms, this is the time to get clear on our goals and visions so we can align with them and put in the effort needed. So, my child, know that if you are not exactly where you want to be, there is a lesson you are still learning This is delay is not meant to be punishment or some type of twisted. No, it's allowing you to build all the resources you need to propel your success. The truth is, you are already moving in the direction you want to go. Just because the progress is not as fast as you would like does not mean it is not happening. You are learning how to navigate life your own way, and there is no blueprint on how to live your unique life. It has never been done before, and you can have all the mentors and guidance in the world, but they are not you. Your mentors give you advice based on their lived experience. You still have to decide how these recommendations fit into the context of your life. Please believe that in time you will get where you need to be. So many of us give up when there is any sign of struggle. Your setbacks do not mean you are a failure. Your setbacks are not a sign to quit. Your setbacks do not mean you are on a mistaken path. Your setbacks are not an indication that you are the wrong person for the job. If you are moving forward in 5 steps but take 4 steps backward, you are still moving forward. Do not quit. My child, know that. It is something we do over time, take the most important people in our lives for granted. We reach a point where we understand that we are in too deep to leave each other, and maybe that gave us permission to treat the other person poorly. We assume their loyalty gives us a free pass to take advantage of their good qualities, of their feelings, of the way they stay in our lives no matter how deeply we hurt them. We think it is okay to stop making an effort for them, and it is okay to use them as a punching bag. It is okay to reach out to them only when we need them and not the other way around. It is one of the worst human traits to not realize what we have until it is gone, because one day this person will reach the end of their patience and tolerance for you. They will get up and leave, and it is only then that you will see that you had it all, but you just did not value it enough. My child, know that. Forgiveness, the energy of forgiveness, strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. This message is telling us to forgive as it is blocking happiness and peace when there is a difficult and challenging situation that you are up against. You can very easily accumulate negativity with anger, and it will take your joy and happiness. When you are holding on to something that you need to release, and this message saying clearly that it's time to stop holding on to this repressed anger and let it go, forgive and forget. When someone is trying to intimidate you by saying things that create hurts, you automatically allow negativity into your soul center. So instead, protect yourself by ignoring and blocking your energy from these energy vampires. These people can feed off your energy and try to create drama and toxicity. Focus on what you feel in your heart and know that you are loved. You have so much love to give and receive. But if you are holding on to anger, you automatically put a shield around you that nobody can see the true authentic you. My child, know that. Each day continue to find the balance best that you can, and the past is gone and the future is not here yet. So relax a little, release that inner child and have some fun. Do not be scared or feel intimidated by moving out of that comfort zone. So be brave, take a leap of faith into the new and the many surprises that are waiting for you. Don't fight it, beautiful soul, surrender and ride with it. The real magic happens when you accept life, all of it, the new, the old, the hard times, and the goods. And we are not here to be happy every day. We are here to feel all the emotions, and we are here to stand still. We are here to change and evolve and move. Sometimes the new will be welcomed, other times it will be hard. But please know that life is to be an adventure and experience. Life is the everyday mundane moments, life is the journey, and life is accepting that whatever happens and everything that happens, it's beautiful all in its own way. My child, know that your unwavering focus on dedication have resulted in blissful manifestation. You deserve this time of victory and your outer reality change when you make changes in your inner world. The angels know how much you have been going through emotionally. Against all odds, you have paid attention to your inner child and embraced a spiritual outlook to life situations. And so your time of reward is here. Whenever there is a problem in the outside world, it is a sign to look within, because beyond your thoughts, beyond your emotions, lies a field of infinite potential, and from that places everything is possible. Even miracles, especially miracles, and your miracles are here. Delays are over, big happy changes here to stay. So, if you have been paying for your finances to improve, you will see a windfall of abundance soon. If you have been praying for new love, it's on its way. A healing is imminent, improvement in health. Know that the future is taken care of and allow yourself to enjoy the present moment. Only when you completely focus on the present moment and will you be able to disconnect from your past. Always remember that you are very loved and God and the angels have your back. So my child, know that every moment, decision, choice, encounter, person, mistake, lesson, step forwards, step backwards, heartbreak, love, failure, breakthrough, dream are the little dots that create the sum of your entire life. Each experience leads to the next, and although in the present moment, and it may seem that everything is scattered and all over the place. One day soon, you will be able to connect the dots between each part of your life. When you do, you will have the realization that a life void of even just one of those dots would not have made you the person that you are. Trust that in this life everything happens as it should and in a way that is right for you. Maintain that faith and you will experience the liberation that you are seeking. It is easy to blame others and the world, and it is easy to stay the same and be comfortable. It is easy to ignore patterns and turn a blind eye on. It is easy to project your problems onto others. It is easy to have a closer mind, and it is easy to not try. You know what is hard? Stepping up and taking responsibility. Feeling fear and doing what you need to anyway. Noticing patterns and doing something about it. Choosing to work on yourself, breaking through limiting beliefs, overcoming your negative self talk, and prioritizing your happiness above others, and having an open mind and kind heart. Putting effort in and investing and committing, remember it is always hard at the beginning before it gets easier, and the hard is worth it. So, my child, you are being called to remember the gifts you are carrying from previous lifetimes, even if you don't always understand how to express them. And there is a part of you that knows you hold great power within. This is a special time for you to use that power to bring into manifestation all that you need for your life to unfold in a way and that is in alignment with your best interest. All that has unfolded so far has given you the opportunity to learn and grow even the unsettling moments. But you are a master alchemist with the capacity to take all that was once challenging and use it to create positive opportunities for yourself. As above, so below, all the thoughts you send up to source will contribute to your evolution on earth. So, my child, know that. Maybe the universe fights for certain souls to find one another, and maybe the universe places people in your life just to take them away and just to teach you the things that beauty cannot. Maybe the universe fights for the heartbreaks, for the missed opportunities, for the bad timing, and maybe the universe knows in an offhand way that those moments will show you your strength in ways the hope cannot. Maybe it is within the losses that you truly find gratitude for all that has stayed, and maybe it is true caring for those who make us feel like we are hard to love that, and we are taught how to impress those who see us, those who truly protect our souls. And maybe, just maybe, and it is through the darkened journey that we are taught how to appreciate the warmth and how to chase the light and how to believe in it even. When we do not feel it, how to trust that it is pinned and blooming in this world and waiting to be discovered. And maybe right now the universe is trying to teach you how to be thankful for all that did not work out in your life. And maybe it is reminding you that when it is finally right, everything that you love recklessly will love you back with the same conviction that when it is finally right, and the things that you reach for in life and the things you deeply hope for, and they will reach back. And maybe the universe is trying to help you understand that all of the things you asked for that did not work out, and they were not the losses that broke you, or ruined you, or made you less worthy. No, instead, you will see that they built you, they taught you about yourself, they lead you to the person you were meant to be, and they guided you towards what was meant for you. They shaped you, they challenged you, or they grow you. At the end of the day, I hope you remember this: the universe does not take without giving, and the universe does not leave you empty, and it always balances the scales within you. For all that it destroys, it creates. For all that falls apart, something is coming together. Please just trust the timing of your life. Please just remember that you will never lose what is for you, and the right things will always connect. The right things will always connect. So, my child, know that we are currently experiencing an influence of energy that are moving us into higher frequencies and dimensional realities. This may bring up headaches, dizziness, blurry visions, ear ringing, feeling ungrounded and not present in your surroundings. It may feel like you're in a simulation with a huge separation from your environment. Children may be extra sensitive, especially after sundown. The body may feel very painful during the night as well, as the density of the physical vessel is transforming into light. Hydrate with coconut water, fruit, and vegetable juices and soups. And you will know when the shift has completed when you feel back in the body and present. You cannot persist in wanting what you already have, and if you assume you are what you desire to be to the point of ecstasy and you no longer want it. Your imaginal act is as much a creative act as a physical one, wherein man holds, shrinks, and is blessed. For as man creates his own likeness, so does your imaginical act transform itself into the likeness of your assumptions. If, however, you do not reach the point of satisfaction, repeat the action over and over again until you feel as though you touched it and virtue went out of you. My child, know that Lazarus, the brother of Mary and Martha, was very sick, so the sisters sent a letter to Jesus telling him of Lazarus' sickness. When Jesus heard of it, he said that it was for the glory of God, and Lazarus would not die from this sickness. So Jesus stayed where he was for 2 days, though he loved Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. After the 2 days, Jesus told his disciples that he wanted to go to Judah. His disciples objected because the people in Judah tried to stone Jesus. Just a few days earlier, Jesus told his disciples that Lazarus has fallen asleep and he would go wake him. His disciples thought Jesus meant that he was simply sleeping, but Jesus meant that Lazarus had died. So Jesus told them that Lazarus, when Jesus arrived, he was told that Lazarus had already been in the grave for 4 days. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went and told Jesus, Lord, if only you had been there, my brother would not have died. But even now I know that God will give you whatever you ask. I am the resurrection and the life. Anyone who believes in me will live even after dying. Everyone who lives in me and believes in me will never ever die. Martha said that she believed this. She went to get Mary. When Jesus saw her and the others were weeping, he wailed with a deep anger and was deeply troubled. Jesus and the others went to Lazarus' grave, and there Jesus wept. Jesus told them to roll the stone away. He then thanked God for hearing him. Jesus shouted for Lazarus to come out, and Lazarus came out. When this happened, many people there believed in Jesus. Soon the Pharisees heard of this and gathered together. They were worried that everyone would believe in him. Caiaphas the high priest said, You don't know what you are talking about. You don't realize that it's better for you that one man should die for the people than for the whole nation to be destroyed. Caiaphas was led to prophesy that Jesus would die for the entire nation and also to unite the children of God around the world. Dear someone, know that the way they handle their anger, how they treat the wait staff at a restaurant for better or worse, how they speak about people in a group chat, whether they are willing to learn from someone else or believe they know it all, how they speak about people who are not in their life anymore, whether they are curious about other people's experiences. How often they respond to a situation instead of reacting to it, and how they talk about going to therapy, and the way they choose to act when they are told no, and how they talk about mental health, how they talk about people who don't share their opinions or beliefs, and whether they celebrate your wins as fiercely as their own. How often they choose to be empathic, whether they view vulnerability as a strength or weakness, and whether they view being soft as a strength or a weakness. How they apologize when they have hurt someone, whether or not, and they can admit they were wrong, and how often they are kind when they know they would not receive anything in return. what they take comfort in, and how they define the word love, how often they show up for other people, and whether or not they respect a person's boundaries. Whether they are someone who is willing to grow, to change, to become a better version of themselves. Dear someone, know that. I have learned that instant butterflies don't mean love. The instant passion and I'm crazy about you from day one is probably also not love. I have learned that when I can't explain what I like about them yet, and I feel in love with them because we must just love something special that no one else understands, well, that too is not love. Unhealthy love is often romanticized, the passion, the on and off, and the intense attraction gets mistaken for love. With the right partner, the passion is different and it is grounding, and what you feel for them does not make you act out of character. Healthy love is steady, stable, and some may even say slow burning. And it is when you like them more and more every day. Your inner child feels safe with them, and you feel safe to be yourself fully. It is not a roller coaster of emotions, it is a steady ride. You are in love with them because you like them, not because of an unexplainable bond you feel with them. And in those moments when you are scrolling through the internet, comparing yourself to someone else and thinking that your life is not as adequate or polished or pretty as these filtered versions you see. Remember that is only a piece of someone's life you are seeing, and you experience your whole messy life, not just the good parts when you feel broken and when you feel defeated. When you feel damaged for the things you have been forced to overcome, know that each person has something that has changed their life, broke their heart, and forced them to learn some really tough lessons. Whatever it is you have gone through, I am sorry that had to happen to you. In Japan, they refer to kintsugi as the art of taking broken pottery and putting it back together using gold. And it is a metaphor for resilience and something coming back more beautiful than before. And you are more beautiful for the things they have happened, and you are stronger for having overcome challenges, and you are more intelligent for your mistakes. So you are more loving because of the heartbreak you have endured, and more than anything, you are human. And I hope you look at yourself with less judgment and more empathy and understanding and kindness, because look at all and you have done. Those cracks and broken pieces are already putting themselves back together with gold simply because you wake up each day with everything and choose to try again. Type yes if you have faith and trust in God, and if you want your all wishes come true very soon, type amen. God will fulfill your all wishes comes true. And if you like this video, please subscribe now my channel for more inspirational and motivational messages through God.